Welcome back. We are so glad that you're still with us here on Colorado and Company. I'm your host, Amelia Earhart. Victory for Veterans works with families, organizations, and businesses to make floral tributes to those who bravely served our country. And with us today is retired Colonel Michael Burrows from Victory for Veterans. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your service.
Well, thank you for having us, and it was an honor and a privilege to serve. I'm glad to be here.
Well, and now you're making it your life's mission to make sure that every veteran is recognized in the way that they should be. Let's talk about the genesis of a flower on every grave.
So about 4 or 5 years ago, we started putting a flower in every grave at Arlington National Cemetery, and there's like 600,000 plus graves.
Right.
And over the years, we've been able to cover at least 3/4 of it.
Wow.
Now we've got about 130 or more national cemeteries around the country. So Victory for Veterans partnered up with Memorial Day Flowers, and we decided, hey, let's take on Fort Logan. It's big,
right.
122,000 actual interned and 125,000 overall. And we have several other cemeteries around the country that we're working with them as well.
And you've made it your mission to place 125,000 flowers on graves. How do you pull this off?
Well, we've been doing it slowly. Me and my wife started 4 years ago. We laid about 500 roses, and each year we've reached out to the great Denver area and the surrounding area for those families that have loved ones that are buried there, and we said, hey, let's keep this thing going. And so last year, 12,507 roses, 220 volunteers.
Wow.
It just keeps getting bigger.
Wow, and the response is always amazing, and seeing the images that come through, after, it's stunning to see. But the flowers are just a part of what Victory for Veterans does. As the chairman of the board, tell us what else your organization is able to accomplish.
Well, we're on a big mission this year. We're looking to open up 26 holistic wellness centers across the country. To provide free services to veterans and all types of holistic type things. We're also looking to open up a wellness center in Costa Rica, an international center to help with drug rehab, alcohol rehab, PTSD, TBI. So we're very excited about those missions. And then, of course, we do our Warriors for Life virtual group support. Right.
Wow. So you've taken on some big goals here. And Warriors for Life is a great resource for veterans and others like first responders. Let's talk specifically about that program.
Well, it's a program that we designed about 4 years ago, and we meet every week. We do it virtually. We do it through a video conference, and we have veterans from all over the world. I have a lady from Australia. I have a gentleman from the Philippines. We just get together and we talk about those things that are working to help us get through PTSD or get through a traumatic brain injury or military sexual trauma or any type of invisible disability. And it's just veterans helping veterans. It's connecting, getting that camaraderie back, and we do it every week. We don't want to lose touch with them, and we feel that that's helping reduce the number of suicides.
Yes, and you're sharing that connection and staying vulnerable about these important topics. Now, Victory for Veterans is hosting a poker run to raise money for the Warriors for Life program in July. So if you want to ride a motorcycle to support this worthy cause, check out the website. It's victoryforveterans.org. Now, with President's Day coming up, we do want to talk about the support that you and your entire organization need to get that flower on every grave at Fort Logan Cemetery. How can we help you with that?
Well, I mean, like I said, it's a lot of individual contributions, but if you really kind of put it in perspective, if we had 125,000 people here in the Denver area give $1,
right.
we would cover it.
Oh, wow.
I mean, if we had 12,500 give $10, we would cover the entire site. If we had 1,250 give $100, we would be able to do it. But what we're really counting on is we're counting on our sponsors. We're looking for businesses out there. Minimum sponsor is $500, and of course they can do more.
Right.
And then when the families come out and they volunteer, they bring roses with them.
Right.
And it's awesome. We can get it done. We hope to double and triple what we did last year, and it's a lot of fun. The families come out, they have a great time.
Yeah.
And it's the true meaning of Memorial Day, paying respect to those who wore the uniform and served our country.
Exactly, and setting a good example for those younger members who may be coming out to help as well, coming out with their families. Thank you so much for all you're doing, and thank you again for your service. For more information about the Memorial Day Flowers Foundation and to support the work of Victory for Veterans, go to memorialdayflowers.org and victoryforveterans.org.